Hello my lovely dolly family, Debbie here from Debbie's Little Darlings, and today it's my lovely little Frank. He is the Ava Sculpt by Cassian Love and brought to life by the lovely Louise Gonzalez, and this is his little lovey, and it's the crocodile out of Peter Pan. I don't know what his name was actually, but he loves his crocodile, don't ya? So let's show you what he's wearing. He is wearing something warm. I tell you, it's cold today. It's chilly in my bungalow and it's not normally. He's wearing this lovely little knitted outfit. I do believe it's nutmeg. Go right up the leg to get the tag. Yeah, nutmeg up to 1 month. And it's absolutely beautifully soft. It's got buttons around the crotch, but 3 buttons on the raglan, long sleeves, ribbed at the bottom, ribbed around the bottom of the legs. It's got a kind of like a it's like a tic-tac-toe pattern, and then it's got a bear, a zebra and an elephant embroidered on it, and it's plain at the back. So he's wearing them, and with them he's wearing these little plain socks and these pair of slippers, which are from Matalan. Oh no, they're from two. I bought them in the sale. So he's wearing them. They're going to be big, but more comfort, I say. More comfort, do you say? So what's everyone been up to today? It's been chilly here today and really windy. I took Angela to Iceland, and we got out the car and the wind caught her car and slammed it really loud. I went, whoo, shut that door. It's really bad, really windy. So that was fun doing that. And then we went to my daughter's. She made us cheese on toast for lunch. Fancy something different today. So yeah, she made us cheese on toast. That was really nice. And then we were watching that Naked and Afraid again. I'm a bit hooked on it. I'm going to watch that new Jurassic Park film tonight, later. When I've done this. Hey, when I've done this. It sure is cold, isn't it? Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, that Naked and Afraid. The bloke, he was being so stupid. He had ginger hair as well, so you can imagine he caught the sun pretty quick. Of course, he got sunstroke, and they had to take him to hospital because he was, what did it goes to hyper, I don't know, but they had to take him to hospital, so she was there on her own, and she killed this frog to eat, and she thought, oh, food, my first big bit of protein. And where it had spurted out of the frog, it touched her lip, and her lip and her finger was a little bit numb, and she said, I think this is possibly a poisonous one. She said, so I better not eat it. So then she started crying, because you get really emotional because you're so desperate for food, and then when you get food and then you can't eat it because it's poisonous. She said, I really thought I was going to have a feast. I don't think I could stand being there on my own. There was bears and everything, snakes. And I thought, yeah, I wouldn't want to be there. So anyway, she the next day she went out and she said, I really have got to get some protein in me. She said, because when they finish the challenge, they have to travel to a safe spot for them to pick them up. So she said, so I need protein to be able to do that. So she caught herself a stingray. Of course, they're really poisonous. You have to watch out for them. But she managed it, and she said, oh, it's like heaven. She said, I never realised how hungry anyone could ever get, you know. But yeah, she'd done it, and she was so chuffed that she'd done it, and she'd done it on her own. Because he spent a whole day hacking at this big old tree, and she said, well, I'll collect up loose bits of wood. So they had a fire that night because of her. It took him all day, using all of his energy, being in the sun all that time, and then they couldn't get it back to their camp because it was too heavy. And he was blaming her. So they had to medically tap him out, and then she went on and completed it on her own. She says, I'm not really looking forward to being here on my own. Because there was bears, everything. Did she nearly catch? No, that was another one we watched. Doesn't he look nice? And he feels all snuggly, and he looks snuggly and warm with his big old slippers on. They're cute, aren't they? They're cute slippers. Right, I'll swap him out and I'll be back. Back again with my beautiful Odette. And she's got her little lovey, old wonky bear. He's got such a cute face though, hasn't he? And his little foot twisting. That's why he's called Wonky Bear. Right, so let's show you what she's wearing. She is wearing this is nutmeg as well, I think. Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, this is nutmeg newborn, and it's got 2 little butterflies on it in a floral print fabric with its body and the edge of its wings embroidered. It's got a nice little embroidery anglais collar, long sleeves with ribbed at the wrist and ribbed at the legs, and hers has got buttons at the back, 3 of. And with that, she is wearing little rabbit slippers. I think, where are these from? I think these are from Next. Yeah, Next. I've got loads of them. A little white pair of socks with lace around, and a little head bow, white head bow. I might have to put a little what's it in that. These are my new ones that come today. The shoes that come, well, they're not even worth showing you. They're ridiculous. Look. I wonder if that fits. Let's have a look. Yeah. I think we can get away with. I might shorten it a little. It only needs a little because it's not that baggy. I don't know if I could do that because you hear all them animals at night, and it's dark, like really dark. But there was this black man and white woman, and he was lovely, and he was very can't explain what I mean. He treated her like a princess. He really looked after her, you know. And they were really good together, but she had to tap out because she couldn't handle being cold. And she couldn't handle hearing all the noises at night time and that. So she tapped out and he ended up doing his on his own. Did he finish it? I think he did. Yeah, he did finish it. But he had to do it on his own in the end. I don't think he was too impressed with her going because he didn't want her to. Because that's the thing. Even if you can see that they need to go, you don't want them to because... What's that in your hair? A bit of fluff in it. So yeah, I felt a bit sorry for him. He had to survive on his own. He did it though. And then there was this bloke, he was a nurse. I said, oh, isn't he lovely and caring? And then they said he was a nurse. And I said, oh, well, that's why. He treated her like she was he carried her on his back. He didn't give her, because she was moaning. She kept moaning about everything. And she was moaning about her feet hurting. So he gave her a piggyback and that. And he was so nice. And she tapped out and she said, I didn't want to. She said, because he's so nice, I didn't want to let him down. She said, but at the same mark, I know what I'm like and I know I can't do this. And it will just get worse. So she left him. And then he got to very near the end and he cut his foot. And one of his veins was actually exposed and they had to medically tap him out because they said because they have to have a certain amount of time to get to him. And they said if he tripped over and landed on that cart, it could have caused a bleed and he would have bled out and died. So he had to tap out. So he was a bit annoyed about it, but he's at the same mark, he was a nurse, he could see how dangerous it was because he called for the medic straight away. So, but he was lovely. Yeah, he was my kind of bloke. You know, thick set, lovely. He was lovely. My daughter went, you like him, don't you, Mum? I said, yeah, I do. I said, he's right up my alley. There we go. Oh, this knit stuff from Nutmeg are amazing. Amazingly soft they are. Doesn't she look gorgeous laying there like that? You look gorgeous, my girl. She's beautiful. I want that up a bit. She's got such a skinny little neck. Oh, she looks lovely. This will be the first time she's not had boots on for a while. They fit her. And the absolute right length for her feet. Oh, she looks gorgeous. Right, let's see what this looks like. Oh, she looks lovely and cosy. Look. I love the fact one of her legs is bent and one's more straight. She looks beautiful. She feels just ready for a snuggle. Let's pull that round because I don't want you. That's it. Beautiful. Where's your wonky bear? There he is. Don't know if he's a boy or a girl. She hasn't told me. Beautiful. She's beautiful. Don't do nothing to her hair. Right. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being new to my channel. If you're returning to my channel but have not yet subscribed, maybe you'd consider it. That would be fantabby-daisy. And if you're part of my wonderful Dolly family, thank you for being part of my Dolly family, for your support of my channel, your lovely comments, your well wishes. I love and appreciate you all. So until my next video, bye.